Saavedra.
Very similar to his teammate, James Hinchcliffe gets high into the gray and pretty heavy impact. Saved it once and then it hooked back into the wall and the right rear walloped as we get another angle on board. Same deal as Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, he just got high. Car coming out of the pits. Munoz coming out of the pits. He got in high, got into gray.
What a race we have here at Pocono as we go past the midpoint, and James Hinchcliffe trying to hang on, and somehow he does not hit the wall.
How did he not hit the wall? He was completely sideways. He got passed by the Foyt car, got up in the gray, and was sideways like a dirt car all the way around the corner at 190 miles an hour.
Hinchcliffe on the inside, down low on Hildebrand.
Kind of just a racing deal. One guy was coming down, the other guy was coming up just a little bit. They barely touched, and both of them in the wall. Hinchcliffe square on the back attenuator.
Hinchcliffe had a little bit of space to the yellow line, but probably didn't want to get too close to the apron. Meanwhile, Hildebrand doesn't really want to run too high because, as we've seen already, if you get up in that gray, you won't finish the corner. So let's watch on board with Hinch here.
Oh, hard hit. Yeah, it was just really one of those racing deals. It was a pretty late attempt by Hinchcliffe.
For the win there. I thought Power had a problem, but he was just anticipating a run from Newgarden and took the option away.
That's a last lap break the draft at Indianapolis type move with 6 to go. So there's now, they are fighting like it's the last lap.
That was a pretty crafty piece of driving. I don't think anybody, Newgarden, Rossi, or Kanaan, would have expected that. Watch this.
Here comes Newgarden again. Power stays down low to defend. Newgarden tries to go high, not this time.
So smart though, he's saying, Will Power is saying, if you want to pass me, you're gonna have to go to the outside of turn 3, and that is a tricky and treacherous move if you brave it.
And he gapped him too, so if he can force Joseph Newgarden to take him on the outside of 3, when you get this late in the race, you're going to delay your turn in and hang that guy out in the gray.
Now what does Joseph Newgarden do? That was the move he was working on. He has to completely recalibrate and figure out where's it going to come from? How do I get by my teammate?
You think Will Power watched that pass over and over at Mid-Ohio? He knows what the move's going to be.
Left, right, left, right.
Teammates, 1 and 2 for Team Penske. He's won 9 IndyCar races here. Michael Andretti and his team has been the master of the 500-mile races. Alexander Rossi has not won this season in his 2nd season after winning the Indianapolis 500 as a rookie. On board with Newgarden, running in 2nd. That's Rossi right behind him.
Tell you what, Rossi's got to make a move here pretty soon. They can't leave it to the last lap. We've got 4 to go, coming to 3 to go, so Rossi's got to try to get closer and get around Newgarden if he's got a chance.
2 young American superstars running 2nd and 3rd. Newgarden, the championship leader, coming in, chasing his teammate, the former champion, Will Power. Rossi's got a little bit of a run here.
Okay, watch this. Newgarden's reset a bit on his approach. Now Rossi has a little run down the front straightaway. What does Newgarden do to defend?
I think this is all a waiting game to the last lap. I think Newgarden's kind of backed off right now. He knows that he's got to make it happen on the last lap. So I think he might be content to let Power lead right now and just try it on the last lap.
Pagenaud just got around Kanaan for 4th. Let's see if he can chase down the front 3 and play as well.
You know, I said that you don't want to be leading on the last lap. I'm having some hesitations after watching Power's move here to just take the option away. There he goes again, inside. Back outside.
Last lap, 2:14, 2:14, 2:14 for the top 3 guys. They're all running the same pace, but I like that move by Power. He's making sure that he has the last corner protected.
After no one could keep anyone behind them all race long, this is masterful work by Will Power. All fair. He's not reacting. He is doing it. He's making the first move, so no issue there with what Will Power is doing.
He's definitely
Newgarden again.
He's definitely breaking the draft. Newgarden pulls a tear off. He's got a clean visor, and he's close right now.
He's close, but watch this. Power will do the same thing unless Newgarden can get there first. Power to the inside. He defends over the yellow line. Back up high. Joseph Newgarden must be so frustrated with this very clever defensive move.
Power won here last year. As we come to the white flag, Joseph Newgarden trying to make it 3 wins in a row this season. Alexander Rossi is still there, and Pagenaud is within range back and forth. Through turn 1,
Pagenaud at 216. He's closed that gap. I don't think he's got a shot, but he might get Rossi. But this is going to be the key corner right here as we come to turn 3.
Newgarden is within range. Does he have a run for Will Power? Power comes down low to defend. Rossi thinking about the high side. Newgarden going high, trying to go over-under. Can he get it done? Back on the main straightaway. Will Power is going to go back-to-back to win at Pocono and get back in the championship mix.
Oh, man.